Hello everybody, this is Jared JJ Boy, Gurja Boy, or Matt, whatever floats your boat, and today I have another Minecraft video for you, and I'm actually going to make a digital miner. And for those of you who do not know what that is, it pretty much just mines everything that I could possibly need, like ores and things like that. And I'll be there in a second to show you what the digital miner is. I'm actually going to make it for you guys, but I want to give you a quick update on my little area that I live in. See, I got this hole goes down to 16. For those of you who don't know the significance of 16, that's where diamonds can be found. And I actually needed to make that before I made the digital miner because making the miner is pretty resource intensive. And my farm, I had to bring it out of space, so I'm going to have to rework my farm so it looks better. But for now, this will have to do. I actually have a watering can to help the growth of the plants so I don't actually die from starvation. And into the house. I actually had to add 2 more furnaces, and I realized that I didn't have a crafting bench in my house, so I just put 2 here for temporary. Since this house itself is going to be temporary, I thought why not. But yeah, the extra 2 furnaces sped things along. And out here I have this other furnace, and pretty much what it does, it mixes metals for me. It's not too big right now because I don't really need it that much. And yeah, I only really needed it to mix stuff for the digital miner. It also gives you double the ores if you put ores in it, like iron ore, things like that. You can't put diamonds in it and get double diamonds because that'd be pretty broken. But yeah, time to go to where I have everything set up for this episode. I had to set it up here because the wind turbines, the farther up they are, the more power it gives. So I thought it'd be perfect to put it up here since I live in a really hilly area and it'd be ridiculous not to take advantage of that. So I also took off the dirt blocks to make this easier up there. And there they are, right there. All the wind turbines. Pretty snazzy. They make a really obnoxious noise though. I'm actually going to turn down the sound because of how obnoxious they are. Alright, it's still pretty bad, but not too bad. See, I got all the cables hooking up to everything. This is for this computer right here. I actually have a slot open for when I actually need this. And pretty much this is like the lowest tier of the storage area. And the storage, it pretty much just makes the stacks go to absurdly high amounts. And usually a stack would be 64, but they go way higher than that, like into the thousands. Right now I don't have anything that stacks up that high because, well, a lot of my stuff are still in the chest down there, so I only put up the things I needed for this actual stuff. And here are the 4 tools I'll be using for this: the crusher, the metallurgic infuser, the osmium compressor, and the pulverizer. Yeah, you need all those to make the digital miner. And in these chests I have the recipes already crafted out, except for these 2 right here. And the reason for that is because, so anybody following along this video, if they wanted to get in on the mod pack, they could, and they wouldn't be completely lost like I was when I was doing this. I still am, so if I come up to any roadblocks, I'll just pause the video and I'll get my head straight so I know everything. And yeah, and these cables, just in case if you guys are curious, this is to connect the digital miner. Yeah, that music was really loud just then. I don't know what happened. But yeah, there's actually a crafting bench in here, so I'll go on and use that. The first thing I'm going to be making is, I actually don't know the name by heart, but yeah, I guess we'll see. It'll be a surprise to everybody. An energy tablet. Wow, it's actually weird. I didn't realize that I had too many materials on me. But anyway, here we go. Got the control circuit. Oh, never mind, I'm an idiot. Now I see. When you put the items in here, it automatically takes it out of your actual bank or chest, whatever you want to call it, so you can make more of it, which is pretty nifty. I'll go on and slide these into the chest for the completed versions of which I need. The next thing I'll make is this right here. Now, what you do with this is, there's this crusher right here. I'm going to put the osmium in here, and it's going to crush it and make osmium dust. Damn, that's loud. That's still pretty loud, but I guess I'll just deal with it. And while that's being crushed, I'll go on and throw my obsidian in here. The obsidian does not go in here. Oh, it's in here. I put the obsidian in here. That's going to pulverize it, and I got my osmium dust. I'm going to throw it in the place where it needs to be. It goes right here. And right here, pulverized obsidian. I've already made some right there. And the metallurgic infuser, usually it's filled with redstone, but right now I got it filled with diamond specifically for this. And what you do is you throw the pulverized obsidian in there, and it makes this weird ass noise, and you get this refined obsidian dust. It actually took me a while to figure out how to make this. I actually had to ask a friend how to make it because he had already made this on his server. So, and that's the whole reason why I'm making it now, because of how much it helped him. And I just threw that out for no reason. And yeah, I'm gonna go and place these how they were so I can make them. If only I could copy the pattern in my inventory and just throw it in there, make things a little bit faster, but what the hell? That's interesting. Alright, I guess I'll get that fixed. But for now, I'll just start making this shit right here. Because this, I know for a fact, is actually working. And then after I get all this done, I'll pause the video, see what's going down. Actually, I don't even have to pause it because of this nifty part of the mod pack. As you can see, it says digital miner at the bottom of my screen right here. Then right here is the digital miner which I'm making. You can click on it and it'll tell you everything you need to make it. That looks pretty cool. So yeah, I'll just go on and make these items right here. The steel was actually hard to make. I actually had to, that contraption I showed you at the bottom with, it was like the small furnace that was 3x3. You needed that to make steel because you gotta mix the metals together. Because steel's like an alloy. And I almost have everything I need to make the fancy digital miner. Logistical sorter. Alright, I'll pop these in the chest. I think there's something in here. Yeah, there's something in there. Let's get this. Pretty sure this still... Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I knew it was there. Pick up that. Alright, I'm gonna copy this exactly how I saw it, just to make sure that I don't mess anything up. And we're almost done here, making the digital miner. Teleportation core. I'll explain more about the digital miner when we actually get to it. And, where is this shit? Alright, the refined obsidian dust. Now we can finally use the compressor. You just throw the dust in here. Actually, I just throw it all in there. That is a really obnoxious noise. Like a really obnoxious noise. Yeah, I don't want it to make any more than that, because that was pretty annoying. Alright, throw that in there. And now we just need this missing component that's right in the middle, so let's see it. How we make this robot. You're joking, right? That is all I needed. Oh, that's what I was making. Now I see. The atomic core. Osmium. It's on the side like that. Alright, let's find it. Got my osmium dust. Then I got obsidian dust. Maybe that's why, because it was purified obsidian. Dang, did I really just crush all my obsidian? Wow. Now I'm looking like a jack again. Alright, well I'll just get all these items out of here, and I'll go get some obsidian, and I'll be right back. So yeah, I'll be back. Well, alright guys, I'm back. I got my obsidian, set obsidian there, and I'll just throw it all in the pulverizer. So we can get that dust and we can start making. Wow, that gives me 4. Alright, so we're actually a lot closer to the miner than I had initially thought. Alright, time to make this shit. Just gonna throw everything where it needs to. Atomic core, finally got it. The final piece of the puzzle. And now I can make this thing right here. Then I can finally make the digital miner. I'll explain more about the miner when it finally gets set up, because there's actually like a certain sequence you have to put in there. It's nothing too complicated, but yeah, you guys will just see. Alright, I'll make this. Got my robot. Now I'll finally be able to make this. Hell yeah. I'm sure you guys can already assume how it works because it has these teleportation cores on it. Even if you guys don't know what a teleportation core is, it's pretty obvious what a teleportation core will do. And I have this line situated perfectly so it gets right there in the digital miner. I'm unsure why I'm stuck right now. Damn it. Alright. I'm unsure why. Or not why. I'm unsure if you have to throw the line directly in this hole up here. I just think it looks pretty fancy if you do. Connects when it's through here, but yeah, I don't know if it still works. But anyway, let's see the digital miner. Now you click config, and I guess ore directory, ore. And this pretty much says it's going to mine up every ore, even if ore's not even in the name. So like, there's things called blue topaz, which is in Ars Magica, which is like a magic mod for Minecraft, and that's something you specifically need for it. And blue topaz doesn't have ore in the name, but it's counted as ore. And right here, the radius represents the radius of chunks it's going to dig, and I'm actually going to put it on 30, so it's going to look at 30 chunks around the miner, and it's going to mine every ore that it sees within those 30 chunks. So let's go back, we'll start it up, and there's 15,161 things that it's going to mine. And yeah, pretty much I'll never run out of materials. Right now it's all just gonna get right here, and it's not going to be able to fit everything in here, because unlike this where this can just hold infinite amount of materials in a single slot, there's only a finite amount of room in here, so it can only get 64. So before this thing gets clogged, I'm gonna go on the end of video here while I figure out how to connect this to this fancy chest over here. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and hopefully this speed things up so I can get right into building on this pretty awesome island. And let me get up here. Awesome. And see, look, I got a lot of things to work with right now, so it's gonna be great. And I will see you guys next week in the next Minecraft video. Goodbye.